What is up, YouTube? It is Doc here, Docky Style Gaming, and just finished going through just about every trailer a second and third time from the Summer Games Fest, along with going over a bunch of articles breaking down some more insider details on everything that was shown. And the game that definitely got me the most hyped was surprisingly the first game that was shown. Now, it had been rumored for a while that there was this Borderlands spin-off coming, and it was even rumored that it was going to be called Wonderlands. And sure enough, the very first trailer that was shown at Summer's Game Fest today was Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. Now, I don't think anybody knew it was going to be called Tiny Tina's, but considering Tiny Tina is my favorite character in the Borderlands series, and Borderlands is honestly one of my favorite, if not right up there with probably my top looter of all time. I mean, it's the godfather of the genre pretty much. I'm super hyped for this. And then on top of it being a fantasy styled looter, yeah, I can't wait for this game to come out. Now, funnily enough, when the rumored leaks for Wonderland started popping up, I thought it was just going to be in the complete opposite direction of everything that Borderlands was. Where in Borderlands there's a lot of post-apocalyptic, everything seems very dry and drab. I thought Wonderlands was going to be this very bright, optimistic type of settings, but with that unique Gearbox spin on it. Instead, we are getting a whole new fantasy style Borderlands game, which I am all here for. I mean, clearly with all the Godfall content on the channel already, you know I love my fantasy setting games, so the fact that we're about to get a Borderlands style game in a fantasy setting with the Tiny Tina as one of the main focuses, I am all here for that. Now, on top of the dope ass trailer we got today, we also did get a brief window on when we should be expecting the game to come out, and it's supposed to be coming out early 2022. So yeah, it's still technically a year away, maybe less than a year, but it's still a year away. But hey, it's going to be coming out for PS4, PS5, Windows, PC, Steam, and Epic, and then also Xbox One and Xbox Series X. So all platforms pretty much right off the bat, outside of, you know, Nintendo Switch and Stadia, but we don't really talk about those here. But for the most part, everybody that's going to want to play this game will be able to play this game. Now, if what we're seeing seems a bit familiar, it's kind of because it seems to be themed around the Borderlands 2 DLC expansion, the Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragon's Keep, which was probably one of the best DLCs in Borderlands in my opinion. So I'm all for another game that's almost exactly like that. They said that Tiny Tina will be in charge of the game and can change the world and settings at her will, similar to what she did in the Borderlands 2 DLC as well. But on top of that, they also have a pretty decent cast of people that are going to be in this game. We got Andy Samberg, Wanda Sykes, and Will Arnett, and of course Ashley Birch returning as Tiny Tina. Hell, honestly, anything Ashley Birch is in, I'm playing that game. So the fact that we're getting a Borderlands spinoff titled Tiny Tina's Wonderland, you know 110% I am there on day one, and I'm going to be following the hell out of this game because I know this is going to be a day one for me, and the fact that I love the Borderlands genre as a whole in general. Gearbox kind of, in my opinion, can't do any wrong when it comes to their looter shooters. So I can't wait for this game to come out. Some other unique things that they did say that you'll be able to do as well, which wasn't even mentioned in the trailer, is that you'll be able to build and create your own character for like one of the first times in the Borderlands series, but each character can fit into multiple classes as well. They said that the game will feature the familiar Borderlands gunplay and weaponry, but with a fantasy setting, letting players blow up dragons with rocket launchers. And honestly, if that's not enough for you, again, I don't know what's going to get you hyped for this game. I'm very much looking forward to this. I'm probably going to watch this trailer a few more times today as well. But yeah, Tiny Tina's Wonderland is official, and it'll be coming early 2022. But let me know in the comment section if you're planning on picking up Tiny Tina's Wonderland when it drops, or what games you saw from the Summer Game Fest today that you're pretty hyped for as well. And if you want to read the article as well that the Gearbox founder Randy Pitchford talked about Tiny Tina's Wonderland, I'll be leaving that in the description below as well, because there's a bit more details in there also, like it being a full campaign, 4-player co-op, in-game content to keep players engaged, and so much more. So again, if you want to read the full article, definitely check it out in the description below. But other than that, I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you all for watching like always. Again, I'm just very hyped for this. Be sure to leave a like if you liked the video. If you didn't, still leave a like. And if you haven't joined the Discord, definitely do that also. I'll catch y'all all in the next one. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the subs. Peace.